Alrighty. What's up, folks? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? We're live. It's Tuesday. It's the third day of the new year. It's a new year. It's a new year. It's a new year. It's a new year. 2023. 2023. 2023. Anyways. Let's see here. Waiting for people to arrive. Is that better? There we go. 2023. The new Justin Lundquist Boker Automatic looks interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Daily Knife's here. What's up, my guy? You're the first one in tonight. How you doing, man? (2023). Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just yeah, it's just a freaking Tuesday. That's pretty much it. It's been pretty rainy and stormy in my neck of the woods. I work in a shop, which is pretty much just like an open air warehouse kind of thing. And it gets quite cold in there. I'm thinking about maybe trying to buy like a propane heater for next to my workbench. I think that would be pretty nice. I mean, I do have a oxygen acetylene torch right next to me, so I do warm my hands up on that. But I don't know. I'm one of those guys that my feet get cold. Any of you guys get cold feet? But no, literally, my feet get cold. They always have. I used to go skiing when I was a kid, snowboarding. My feet would always get freezing, like cold to the point where they got numb. My feet would get numb, and I would have to go into the lodge and take my snowboard boots off and warm my feet up. My extremities get cold. That's some riveting conversation here. My feet get cold. Anyways, what am I fidgeting with? I just got I saw this on Blade HQ for $16. It's the CRKT Pete, Piet, Pete. $16, and I'm thinking about this. I think this might be the best sub $20 knife I've ever handled. I mean, it's definitely a cheap knife. You know, it's got like plasticky handles. It does have an aluminum backspacer though. It's got a good clip. I like the blade shape. You know, it's a Voxnez design, so you know you probably see his influence in it. You can thumb flick it. You can reverse flick it. kind of... Oh, why can't I do it? There we go. The reverse flick access is pretty bad because you can see that like part of the hole is covered up with the other side of the liner. So I think it's really meant to slow roll out. It's really easy to do it this way, slow roll. But you can get a finger in there for the reverse flick. It's just a little difficult. Thumb flick's pretty easy. But man, $16? Are you kidding me? It's insane. Craig is here. Doods here. What's up, guys? Yeah, I mean, this might... Can you guys think of a better sub $20 knife than this right here? Like I said, Voxnay's design. I think it's a great design. I mean, if they made a more premium version of this, I would be into it, man. I've always liked his designs with CRKT. I've always liked the Pilars. My favorite's the Pilar 3. But they're all pretty good. I've owned them all at different times in my collecting experience. The only thing I wish they would have made the choil a little bit bigger. I mean, it's basically just a large sharpening choil. You can't really choke up. You could do like something like this, but I might enlarge mine a little bit. I mean, you'd lose out on some cutting edge. I just think it would be better if you could choke up right here. If you could choke up right here, it would absolutely be the best sub $20 knife out there. So, I saw it on Blade HQ. I just had to try it. Better than the Ozark Trail button lock? Yeah, yeah, probably. Probably is. I got a Gerber folder for $5 at a flea market, brand new. It's worth 50 when it's worn on it. Nice, man. That's a good deal. Usually 50, got it for 5. Hell yeah. Tom Bailey, what's up, dude? Welcome in. We're talking about the CRKT Pete. Possibly one of the best sub $20 knives out there. $16. Pretty darn good. So that came in today. And then also I got an order from Flightanium. I got some, I got titanium ball cage lock for my Mannix. And I just filmed the disassembly and installation of this thing. It was a fucking nightmare, like it always is with me and disassembly videos. I just can't seem to get one that goes smoothly. But I got it in. I think it looks awesome. Just a little, hint of blue. Honestly, the ones that it comes with are plastic, but you honestly can't even really tell. If I was closing my eyes using this, I would not be able to tell that they were titanium instead of plastic. But I don't know. It might just be a mental thing. I like the idea of having titanium in there. I just feel like it's going to be stronger. And also, I just like the color. I think the blue. Maybe you guys can really see it as well. But the blue looks good. So that's exciting. I don't think I'm going to replace the scales on this thing. Usually if I get G10 and I typically like to replace it with titanium if I can, or, micarta. But I think for this one, I might just leave it. The texture on this G10 is really interesting. It's not quite like any other peel ply texture I've felt on G10. It feels different. It feels good. It feels like really grippy and good, but not too grippy. I like the color. It makes the Mannix stand out. There's never been a Mannix with this brown G10 before. So I think I might just leave it. What do you guys think? Robert's here. What's up, dude? First stream, Craig says, first stream I've been on since before Christmas. I fainted and broke my ankle. Shit. I had one surgery, currently in rehab for another week. And one more surgery down the road. Holy shit, man. That sucks. That's crazy, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me let the dog out. He's gonna want back in 2 minutes. Watch. I had to spend Christmas in the hospital. Gosh. What a bummer, man. That fucking sucks. How's the pain levels? Sure, not great. Grandpa gave me a really old awesome dagger he said he got in 1953 when he was 17 on a school field trip. Wow, that's cool. Hand-me-down knives from relatives are some of the best ones. Just the, you feel the history. I have an old slip joint that was from my grandpa that was from his grandpa. And definitely will never get rid of that. They're giving you good drugs. All right, good. Good. At least you got that. Awesome, man. I haven't broken a bone in quite a while. When I was this is a very embarrassing story, but I'm gonna tell you guys since we're talking about broken bones. So when I was about 15, well, no, I was probably 13. When I was around 13, I was tossing around the old pigskin in the backyard with some of my friends, my buddies. And I was never good at sports. I never played professional sports or in school with the school or anything like that ever. There's other reasons for that too. I was homeschooled, so we didn't have teams. But I was never good at sports. My buddy threw me the football. I jumped up to catch it, and I somehow fell, and I landed on my arm like this. I basically hyperextended my wrist, and it cracked both of my the bones in my arm, tibia and the what's the other one? Tibia and the fibia. I don't know. Yes, I was homeschooled. That's a whole other story. So cracked both the bones in my wrist here. Oh, you were too? No shit. We got some shit to talk about. So, went to the, got my cast on. Had the cast on for however long it was, like, I can't remember, like 6 weeks or something like that. Maybe it was a little less. It was a bummer, it was my right hand, so I had to learn how to wipe my ass with my left hand. I had to do everything left-handed. It was a bummer. I got the cast off. Felt great. 2 days later, 2 days after I got my cast off, I was rollerblading. I was rollerblading on the deck of our house. And the way our deck works, our house is kind of on a hill. So there's the deck, and then there's some stairs that go down to a little lawn down here. I decided it would be a good idea to walk down the stairs with my rollerblades on. Right? Not the best idea. I got down to like the third to last stair, and I slipped. I fell. I landed the exact same way. Cracked those two bones in the exact same spot again. So I had to have another cast, another 6 weeks. It was a huge bummer. Huge bummer. So that's my my broken bone story. I've broken a finger since then, and that's about it. Alex Gray background for the win. Hell yeah, man. You know it. My friends call me Bob Drew if you're talking to me. Yeah, us homeschoolers, Shit, man. We had it rough. I feel like people that were in public school feel like, I think a lot of people that were in public school feel like, oh, you're homeschooled. You get to, stay at home and play all day. No. At least not me. It was pretty rigorous schooling happening at my house, and I missed out on all the social skills that kids are supposed to have when they're growing up. You know, um, so I had a lot of problems in my life because of that. It really kind of messed me up for a while. I'm pretty well adjusted now, but I would never ever homeschool my kids ever. I'm sure there's a right way to do it. I'm sure it's possible to do it successfully, but I wouldn't trust myself to do a good job. And I just think socializing your kid is super duper important. Super important. Michael's here. What's up, man? Two pew-pews confiscated a week. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why kids are bringing guns to school. It's so weird. Self-taught, though, worked. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's I don't know. I guess it's kind of a touchy subject. I think, yeah, like I said, I wouldn't homeschool my kids. I'm sure it's possible to do it right, but there's a ton of lessons that I didn't learn when I was younger, and I had to learn them when I was older. You know, so it definitely, I feel, hindered me rather than helped me. And my parents had the best intentions in mind. They loved me, and they were doing what they thought was best for me. Turns out it just wasn't. It wasn't. So, what are you guys carrying today? Or what did you carry today? I carried this little snappy little guy, Kaiser Lieb. Still love it. Want to try the button lock version next time I can. It's a little bigger, and if it's anywhere near as snappy as this guy, then it's going to be unbelievable. Richard's here. What's up, dude? Good to see ya. And then I also was carrying, of course, Manix 215B. I'm going to be carrying this one pretty exclusively for the next couple weeks. Want to test out this blade steel. Michael's carrying the Orion Solaris. Nice, dude. That's one of my favorites. Got one right here. It's a great knife. Definitely kind of weird looking. Maybe not everyone's cup of tea aesthetically. But once you get it in hand and you choke up like this, ooh, baby. Super comfortable. Really awesome stonewash on the blade, too. One of my favorites. Did I reprofile the Manix? No, I did not. I have not touched the edge yet. I think what I'm going to do is just use it until it needs something, which, if I keep strapping it, it probably won't ever, honestly, need to be sharpened with a stone. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I might, if I have an opportunity to send it off to somebody to freehand it and kind of even out the bevels a little bit, I might do that if it's if I can afford it, if it's a reasonable price, I may do that. But I'm living with it as it is. PM2 and the Civivi T-Rex. Cool. Yeah, I saw a picture you posted of the T-Rex. Did you you got that pretty recently, right? I think maybe we talked about that on the last live that you were in. I can't remember. Drew Dude had a Lightning OTF. Hell yeah. I've always wanted one of those, just to try one out. I think they're pretty widely considered to be the best budget OTFs out there. But I can't order OTFs in California, so it's kind of hard to get one. Got a Manix in 110. Nice. Very nice. You won it from Everyday Minimalist. Oh, yeah, I think you told me that. How much are those Lightning OTFs? Will someone order me one and send it to me and I'll PayPal you? I need an OTF back in the collection after I sold my Ultratech. Creighton's here. What's up, dude? Good to see ya. We got 2 channel members in the house. It's $30? Damn. Yeah, somebody hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you $35, whatever, with shipping, and buy me a Lightning OTF and send it to me, please. The Axial Gear OTFs, yeah, I would, if I were to spend money on like an expensive OTF, I would go with Axial, absolutely. I've tried a few Microtechs now at this point, and I like them, but I want to try something new, and the Axials look really, really good. I don't know, something about the just. Maybe it's the blade to handle ratio or the shapes of the blade, or I don't know what it is, but they look really good. I think they're actually a little cheaper than Microtechs too. The Combat Troodon Hellhound. Yeah, that's I like the I'm not a huge fan of the Hellhound. I like the Wharncliffe Hellhound though. I don't know if it's still called the Hellhound, but it looks similar, but it's a Wharncliffe. That one I'm into for sure. Mr. Prosthetics got the Concept Pelican in AD 20.5. Hell yeah, dude. That's a good one. Craig's got to sign off. Evening meds are coming down the hall. Nice, man. Get your drugs. Hope you feel better, man. If I don't talk to you before your surgery, I hope it goes well. And report back when it's done. Good luck to you, man. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah, I was going to look at the axial shifts. Creighton is not working hard today. Let's look at some axial shifts. 285. Yeah, that's cheaper than Microtechs. This is pretty much like, is it Ultratech size or is it UTX 85 size? Blade length is 3.3. Let's look up the Ultratech. The Ultratech is 3.35. So yeah, it is pretty much almost exactly the same. Slightly shorter, very slightly. So yeah, that's Ultratech size. That's a big OTF. When I first got the Ultratech in hand, I was surprised how big it was. It doesn't seem that big in pictures, but it's pretty big. The Ultratech, how much are they? Come on now. The Ultratech is $325. The axial shift is $285. Pretty significantly cheaper. And you can do Sezzle. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Shit. shit. I wonder if they would ship it to me. I don't know. That's very tempting. 4 interest-free payments of $70. Oh God, why did I have to just see that? Justin's here. Hey man. You paid $310 for yours for what? Your axial shift? Brand new Americans here. Hey buddy. Time to let the dog back in. Come on. Get your bone. Oh, Ultra. You paid $310 for your Ultratech. Was it brand new? Have you tried a titanium QSP Penguin? I have actually. Yeah, I tried an M390 and a Blackwash titanium Penguin a while back. It was the smooth, not the textured titanium, and I honestly didn't really like it that much. It was a good price for getting M390 and titanium, absolutely, but there really just wasn't much to it. I don't know. It felt like it was just two flat rectangular pieces of titanium with a blade in the middle, and that was really all it was. And I know that sounds weird because that's kind of all knives, but something about it just, I don't know, it didn't feel great to me. That's just me, so obviously. But they are a very good price for the materials. And, I have an OG Penguin. This is one of my first knives with the denim micarta. I kind of chopped the hump off of mine so it's more Warncliffey now. And I still use this knife. This is a great utility cutter. So it's a great design for sure. The background is going to give you nightmares. It's going to be good nightmares, though. Alex Gray, yes, sir. You're just looking at the old Tool album art that came with the glasses with my daughter. Nice, man. I have that same one. With the, you look at the liner notes with the 3D glasses on. I used to trip out on that shit. I got, I was talking about this on one of the other lives recently, but I have the Fear Inoculum Deluxe Edition. And you open it up, and it's got a little LED screen in there. And it plays like a 20-minute video when you open it up with sounds coming out of it. It's real trippy. I wish I could find that to show you guys really quick. I wonder where it is. Hang on, I'm gonna go grab it really quick. Do you guys mind? It'll be like half a minute. It's worth checking out. Alright, I'm back. Since we have some Tool fans here tonight. Well, we always do. But, anyways. This is the one he was talking about. This is, you basically, I don't know how to do this. This is how the album came when you bought it. This is 10,000 Days by Tool. You flip this up. These are like 3D glasses, kind of, but they're not really. It's kind of weird. They like force your eyes to cross, I think is how it works. But you flip this up, and then the album artwork is in here. So you hold it like this, and you're looking at this album artwork through these glasses, and it like looks all 3D and crazy looking. So that's really cool. And then for Fear Inoculum, they released this deluxe edition, this big old thick thing right here, and you open it up, badass artwork. Oh, is it dead? Fuck, it's dead. I gotta charge it. God damn it. But anyways, you can see there's the screen right there, and it'll play like this really trippy video for like 20 minutes, and sounds come out of it too. But there's a charging port right here at the bottom, so you can charge it up. So it's not like it'll last forever. You just have to charge it. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, I paid out the ass for this thing. I don't know. It was a little too much money, but it's a cool thing to have. You had the glasses one? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Album is good, but expected more after so long. Yeah, I thought that, I don't know. I would agree with you on a broad sense. There are some really good songs on Fear Inoculum. They definitely kind of calmed down a little bit in general, I would say. I think there's some really good songs on it. But there's not a lot of like classics, if that makes any sense. Like songs where you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to love this song until the day I die," kind of thing. But I still really like it. Lateralis, though, is definitely my all-time favorite Tool album. I remember coming home on acid and seeing the sober video. That's not good. Or maybe it is good. I don't know. It seems like it'd be a little intense, probably. The last interesting Tool thing I got was Salivel. What was that? What did you get with that? Creighton asked what everyone's carrying. Daily Knife's got his EXO. I forget what everyone else said. I'm not carrying anything right now because I'm wearing pajama pants. But I was carrying the Manix 215V today. And the Kaiser Lieb. Bam. That's what I got. And I'm very excited because my McBee is coming soon. Ooh. This one is Dr. Drew Doods. You let me borrow it. I'm going to send this back to you this week, man. In the next day or two, I'll get it out. So I was looking at, so these are made by Jonathan McNeese. And this is his design, but he makes them with Spyderco as well, I think is how it works. But he makes custom versions of these, basically. It's the same knife, but like more intricate scales, pretty much. And his customs actually have jimping on the front right here. And I was thinking, I didn't even know that at first, but the first time I picked this up, I was like, man, it totally looks like you could front flip it, right? But you can't because you slip off. And then I kind of forgot about it, and I was looking at his customs, and I saw that his has jimping. So I looked up a video of someone front flipping their McBee, and it's absolutely possible with his customs because of the jimping. So I'm thinking, when I get mine, if I'm feeling daring enough, I might cut jimping into up here. I don't know. I need to do some practicing. I have done it successfully in the past. What is going on with my thing? I have done it successfully in the past, but I have fucked it up before too. So, I don't know. I have to think about that one. But it would be awesome because it's kind of hard to reverse flick. I've seen people do it, but I'm not very good at it. It's kind of hard to thumb flick. It's mostly just a slow roller. Or you can do this. But it'd be so easy just to boop, front flip it. Let me let the dog out. Messed up my green screen, dude. Go ahead. I don't know why I just cut off right there. Let's see. We're just gonna have to live with that. I don't know how to fix it. Um, been thinking about getting an automatic Osborne. That'd be pretty crazy. I've never tried an automatic Benchmade. Cool stuff inbound to the dude. Hell yeah. Creighton felt fancy today carrying the Kunu X towel at work. I hope I don't need to use it. Nice. Sometimes, some days you're just like, you know what? I'm trying to keep this knife nice and pretty, but god damn it, I want to carry it. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Nice to be able to talk to you guys about this music stuff too. Yeah, man, of course. Of course. Yeah, Robert, show up at the next hangout on the 7th. Didn't realize his has jipping. I know, yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? I don't know why they wouldn't have done that on the Spyderco version. I wonder why. But you can see with jimping, it would be super easy. I can almost even do the reach around like without it. But with jimping, oh man, super easy to pop it out. I think probably what I'll need to do is get some of those very thin Dremel cutoff wheels. You know, those tiny ones that are really thin. I think that's probably going to be my best bet for cutting in jimping. If I do decide to do it. But this little thing is so pretty and well built that I'm scared. I'm scared to try. Have you guys ever sent a knife off to be modded by one of these modders? I never have, and I always consider it. I don't know who I would send to. I know there's a few pretty reputable people that do that kind of thing. But have you guys ever tried that with anybody? So I wonder if I send the McBee off and have them do the jimping and then maybe, I don't know, something with the scale, maybe? I don't know. I want someone to cut a hole in the blade of my roach. It's begging for it. Ooh, doesn't the roach already have holes? Or no, that's the mini roach. Does the regular roach not have holes? Oh yeah, it doesn't. Huh. I didn't realize that. I thought they both had holes. Yeah, that would be badass with the hole, man. That's weird it doesn't. I could have sworn it did, but yeah. It's not there. That looks like a very comfortable knife. Is it? I mean, if the mini roach is really comfortable, I bet this one's like fucking hand melting. It's pretty difficult to cut holes in blades. You need to have like a super hard carbide bit. That's basically like a carbide hole saw, or maybe just a large bit. I don't know. But yeah, it definitely needs one for sure. There's a guy named Bill Prox something. He put an axis lock on a knife that didn't have one. Wow, that's pretty that's pretty intense. Damn. Doing stuff ourselves is a cool challenge. Never be shy of trying. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I do a lot of stuff myself, but there are some things that I'm not comfortable doing. I could be if I just practiced, so maybe I just need to practice. Yes and no. The hump in the back is in a weird spot. Choking up is like butter. Huh. The hump in the back is in a weird spot. I guess he's talking about this one. So yeah, choked back, that I can see how that'd be kind of weird. Like your pointer finger would be right here. But choked up, that would sit right kind of in the palm of your hand, that hump. So yeah, that makes sense. I've always wanted one of these, either the mini or the regular. How big is this? 3.5-inch blade. Yeah, that's pretty big. Pretty big. It's only $80. I think that's about the price of the mini roach, actually, which is kind of interesting. Exactly. Nice. I nailed it. Backpack B adds holds to blades. There you go. Is that somebody on Instagram or what? I'd like to get some brass scales for my Lazar. Is that the Isham design? The Civivi Lazar? I actually just bought a I just bought a copper and Damascus McKenna. Ooh, baby. I'm so excited. I've wanted one for so long. I tried the G10 one a while back. Somebody lent it to me, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's a fantastic little knife, and I told myself I was not going to buy one until I could buy the copper and Damascus one, and so that's what I did. Very, very excited. But I think that Lazar is basically a large version of the McKenna. Or am I thinking of something else? I'm pretty sure it's because the McKenna is an Isham design. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, Justin was the one that told me about it. He sent me an email saying, "Hey, there's McKennas for sale." So yeah, thanks, buddy. Well, I know the McKenna is, but is the Lazar an Isham as well? Backpack B has a YouTube channel. Search Knife Owl Mods. Okay. There you go, Mr. Prosthetic. And me too, I guess. Yeah, I'll look him up for sure. Thanks, man. Except with the Persian blade. Let's look at it. Civivi Lazar. Okay, yeah. So it's basically, it's kind of like the McKenna blade just flipped, so almost, you know. $42, jeez, that's a good price. But yeah, that is an Isham. So they're both Isham designs. All right. I wonder if there's still any of those McKennas left. Let's go see. That was GP Knives. GP Knives. McKenna. Yep. So there's the copper Damascus version for sale. And then there's the black Damascus, which is the one I got right here. It's only $80 for full copper and Damascus, which is pretty awesome. I can't wait, man. This is such a cool knife. I think the black Damascus, it just has a little more contrast than the regular Damascus one. See, it's kind of lighter. But yeah, they also have G10 ones. If any of you guys are looking but don't want to spend that much, for $52, you can get the G10 ones. I'm kind of wondering how they got these, because aren't they discontinued? And I believe they have been discontinued for quite a while. So I don't know if they just had some left over somewhere or what. Closeout price, yeah. Yeah. How long is that? Which one? The Lazar or McKenna? Discontinued for about 6 months. So they're back, or they have been discontinued for 6 months so far? Because I've seen them, sometimes the G10 ones will pop up on Instagram briefly, but I haven't seen any of the copper ones in quite a long time. The McKenna is overall length 6 3/4. Blade length is just under 3. So, yeah, it's a small knife for sure. Not too small though. Here, we can watch this little video. Oh god, it looks so good. I like that kind of worn Damascus kind of look. It is so easy to front flip too. It's like so easy, especially for the reach around flip too. That triangle in the blade is not accessible for any flicking. It's just purely for looks. I couldn't tell if it was like 9 inches from the picture. Yeah, yeah, you can't really tell from the pictures. But yeah, it's a little guy. Never make a brand new email and scroll through YouTube Shorts. It will give you nightmares. Why? Just because it's new stuff that's not tailor made for you? They were discontinued about 6 months ago. Don't think they are back. Okay, well, you guys better buy them up. Better buy them up if you want one. I'm guessing they're going to be gone forever. You know, Elijah Isham is no longer with us, so I don't know if that's going to affect his designs. I don't know if, maybe he has some kind of patent on his designs where if he's not around, then they can't make him anymore. I don't know what the deal is, but, just the fact that he's an incredible, innovative knife designer, and he died. That's it's kind of becomes a little bit of a collector's item. I feel like you want to pay tribute to a badass designer by having one of his knives in your collection. At least that's how my mind thinks. I would want one anyways, obviously, but it's a little bit more special, That must be cool. I mean, wherever he is now, if he can look back at us, it must be pretty cool that, knowing that he's made these knives that people are going to have probably for the rest of their lives. So it's like he has thousands of little pieces of himself everywhere that we're all using and enjoying. It's pretty neat. The rumors of how he went out are crazy. What are they? I don't know anything about it, honestly. I kept hoping for a wee McKenna 20 CV and fat carbon. Oof, yeah. That would have been really, really badass. Yeah. Probably not going to happen. But yeah, I'm not even sure how he died or what the rumors are, so please enlighten us. I like me some juicy gossip. He was such a crazy designer, man. Let's just look at some of his designs on Blade HQ here. He did the so here's the Isham McKenna. The Minitherium. I saw this one the other day and I thought, dude, that's absolutely an Isham design. You can tell. Anthropos. I've never seen this one before here. Um, the Anthropos. The Plethoros. Wow, that's like a big McKenna. Interesting. There's some more McKennas, Ethereums. The Arrakis is fucking crazy. Look at that thing. I'm sure you guys have probably seen that one before. Just an absolute work of art. Absolutely crazy. If I ever had an opportunity to buy one of those and I could afford it, I would absolutely buy that. Absolutely. There's some more Arrakis. The Theta? I'd never seen that one. The Eterna? Check this thing out. Damn. Oh, baby, look at that. That looks crazy looking. That's so cool. The Soze dagger. What the fuck? Look at this thing. Damn, dude. I wish I would have gotten into knives like 5 years earlier than I did, because I feel like I missed some of these. Here's the Eschaton. This thing's fucking even gnarlier than the Arrakis. Look at this fucking blade, man. What the fuck? Insanity. Absolute insanity. Of course, there's the arcane Plexus. Is probably his last design ever to come out. His collaboration with Arcane. Absolutely amazing. Let's look at that one real quick. I mean, if you're familiar with his designs, you would look at this and you immediately know that it's him. Look at this thing. Otherworldly. So cool, man. So, you know, a lot of his knives are pretty expensive. So the fact that you can get a copper and Damascus McKenna, one of his designs, for $80 is really cool. I think, you know, I'm really happy. I'm going to be super happy to have that in the collection. Apparently he was involved with a gnarly car wreck. While kind of pinned in his car, he pointed a gun at the cops and wouldn't throw it down, so they killed him. Suicide by cop. Holy shit. Wow. I wonder, wow, that's crazy. I wonder if, I wonder if he was in so much pain that he was like, you know what, dude, this is the best way to die quickly. I wonder if that was what it was. Unless maybe he was like high or drunk or something, maybe? I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to get in trouble and was like, fuck it. Or, you know, who knows? He probably had mental issues, mental health problems, I'm sure, probably. So, yeah, super sad. Super, super sad. I mean, I think 3 of you in the chat mentioned that same story, so it's got to have some degree of truth. You got to go, Andrew? That was right around the beginning of the pandemic. Yeah. Yeah, I remember it. Yep. Got your birthday knife. What? Ferrum Forge Stinger? Hell yeah. I remember you were trying to decide if you wanted to get that a few weeks ago, right? People were hinting that he was trying to kill himself in the wreck. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty gnarly. That's a good way to die, though, I guess. I don't know. Probably not, actually. uh, decided on the Stinger. So what do you think about it? Let's hear your thoughts on the Ferrum Ford Stinger. Later, Drew. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I'll see you next time, brother. Yeah, I really liked the Stinger. I really liked the reverse flick. Super easy to get in that fuller. And really, really snappy. Snappy little knife. Absolutely. Super snappy. If we the dog wants to get in. If we get some donations in here to pay for shipping, we'll do a giveaway. Just throwing it out there. You want to come in now? Come on. Come on. I just went to the post office today, and I've been selling a few knives and letting some people borrow some knives and sending loaners back. I spent fucking $75 shipping packages today. Ugh. Fucking gnarly, man. God. But yeah, if anyone wants to donate some money in the stream, then we'll do a giveaway. Blaze of Glory. If you did hit another car in the process, it wouldn't be cool at all. Now getting all Thelma and Louise off a cliff would be rad. Yeah. Makes me think of what was that what's the sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses? What was that called again? I forget, but it ends when they're or is that the end of House of a Thousand Corpses? No, it's not. It's the second one. But they drive their car into the police barricade just while they're getting pumped full of bullets. Devil's Rejects. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What is my dog doing? Dude, stop. Eat your bone. The intro song to Devil's Rejects is badass. Such a good movie, dude. Those are probably two of my favorite movies. House of a Thousand Corpses is one of my all-time favorite movies. The third one was okay. It was like Three from Hell or something like that it was called, I think. It was okay. Definitely not as good as the first two. Oh yeah, Mizmi says about the Stinger. It's nice, slim profile, really thin, slicey blade. Liner lock is a bit hard to push, but it's nice. Sweet. I don't remember the liner lock being hard to push, but it's been a little while. It might break in a little bit. Did you get the green one or the black one? Did you hear about the Glycon being given away by Everyday Minimalist? Yes, I did, and I entered. That would be badass to win that thing. You got the beige one? Sweet. Very sweet. I wonder who builds those. I don't think... Is it... Yeah, who builds the Ferrum Forge Stingers? It's not Civivi, is it? Because it kind of feels like a Civivi. I'm not sure. It's not Ferrum Forge. Well, no, they designed it, but I don't think they are the ones that built it. Met Jay Winters once when I was a kid. That's fucking cool. Hell yeah. I have the Plethoros as well. Really? Damn, I'm kind of jealous because that's one of his other designs that I wish I really would have gotten back in the day when it was available. Um, I don't know. It looks like a good knife. Let's look at that again. The Plethoros, yeah. Yeah, that just looks like a sweet knife, man. Choke up right here. Can you reverse flick it from the triangle, or is that hidden as well? Oh no, it's sticking out a little bit. Can you reverse flick that? And then there's the flipper tab. That flipper tab looks like it's would be really fun to flip off of. It's kind of like way high above the pivot. Oh my god, it's in stock. $69, it's in stock? Are you kidding? Fuck, dude, I can't afford it. I just bought a knife. God damn it. Actually, a lot of these are available. I didn't even see the first time I was looking at them. They're on sale even. What the fuck? Even the Megatherium? Well, that's a newer one. A newer one. Dude, most of these are available? What the fuck? Well, hopefully they're around for a little while because I would love to buy that. I just can't right now. $70 you spent that on shipping? I know, and that's why I don't have it anymore. If I hadn't shipped all those packages, I would buy this knife right now. Do you still have your EXO? No, I had to sell it, unfortunately. I couldn't afford it to begin with, but I just couldn't resist. So I played around with it. I made a video with it, and I had to sell it. Pretty sad, but just can't afford it. It is what it is. Did you lose money? Yeah, a little bit. So I paid $280 and I got what did I get? I think I got like 260, I think. I don't know. I didn't lose that much money. I think I lost like $30. Do I have any fixed blades? Not that many. But I'm thinking about changing that. I've been looking at the SEs. Which one? I think it's the SE6 I've been looking at. But I do have this one right here. I've got this this Mora knife that I modded out with a ferro rod on the side right here. And I filed the spine so it's a 90, so it can strike the rod, and then I acid washed the blade. It's a good knife. It's a good camp survival knife, super duper cheap. But I kind of want like a not super nice, but a nicer fixed blade. So I was looking at the SE6s and the what's it called? Some Condor fixed blades. No, I did not sell the Griptilian, but I did sell the Griptilian scales. So you guys probably know I had those aluminum scales on the Griptilian, and I like how it looked, but I didn't like how they felt. They were really thick, and it really muted the sound of the knife. Like, if you've ever had a Griptilian, you know that it's got this like pop to it, and with those aluminum scales, it like deadened it, and then it just wasn't as satisfying to use. They were too thick, and honestly, these scales are more comfortable. So I switched them back, and I sold those aluminum scales. Maybe it wasn't the SE6 then. It was the whatever one is like 4.5 inches. The SE. I don't think it was the 6. I forget what it was called. A metal finger guard Mora. I've never seen one of those. No, it's not the Azula 2. It's the one. It's like the one size bigger than the Azula 2. Let me just go look at it here. See if I can find which one I was looking at. I have owned the Azula before. Actually, this one right here, the red one. And I liked it, but I don't know. If I'm gonna have a fixed blade, I want it to be at least like 4 inches. If it's gonna be this small, I would rather just carry a folding knife usually. You know. I think yeah, it was the SE4. I think I was looking at. Yeah, this one right here. 4.5 inches. This was the one I was looking at. Not this specific one, but this knife. Yeah, I think it's good. 4.5 inches. You know, their warranty is crazy good. $130. There was one in S35VN though. Which one was that? Let's see. I don't know. One of them had S35VN. But they do a really good job with their heat treat, so even the 1095 is pretty damn good. At least from what I hear. Anyways. Yeah, I might pick up one of these one day. One day soon. Possibly. Any of you guys fixed blade experts out there? Love my BK16. What's that? I'm not familiar with that one. SE6 is 6-inch blade. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Small fixies need love too. Yeah, I don't have anything against them. I guess I just haven't found one that I really liked. If I could find a small fixed blade I really liked and it came with a nice, you know, one of those leather sheaths, but it has the pocket clip on the outside, so it can rest inside your pocket and also clip. I would love to find something like that. The Bradford Guardian 3 sheep's foot. Yeah, those are really nice. That's a very good looking knife. The Quachetti, yeah, that thing's badass for sure. Look up the Pocket Chetty. That sounds interesting. Pocket Chetty. Pocket Shetty. Pocket Shetty? Pocket Shetty? Pocket Shetty. Is it this thing right here? Made by Jorge Sprav. I know this guy. He's a slingshot guy, right? Is this it? Cretan? How does that lock? Huh. I don't know how that locks. That's interesting, though. The Mora came with a leather sheath, too. It might be a custom. Yeah, it sounds like some fancier version of the Mora. I have a Mora fixed blade. Came crazy sharp out of the box. Yeah, dude. So did mine. It's a pretty gnarly Scandinavian grind. It's like insanely insanely thin at the edge and super sharp. I'm not sure how hard it is to sharpen these. I've never really done it, but it'd probably be relatively simple, probably. It's just, you know, you're putting your stone across this whole edge bevel, not just the cutting edge, because there is no cutting edge bevel. There's a 4.5-inch Mora 14C 28 in right now. Really? How much is it? He designs knives and guns around the German law. Okay, yeah, so it is who I thought he was. Um, yeah, that guy's really cool. I used to watch his YouTube channel a lot, and then I kind of forgot about him. But yeah, he makes these crazy like contraptions that get around Germans' weapons laws, like crazy slingshots, like crazy bows, all kinds of shit. I didn't know he made a folding pocket machete though. That's badass. I'm gonna watch this video on it later. Air bazooka. The QR code leads to a flowchart for the law because the popo doesn't believe it's legal to carry. Oh, that's so smart. I love that. I was wondering what that was. So he's got a QR code on the blade right here. And so when the cops give you shit, you're like, scan this, dude, read the law. They scan that, pulls up on their phone, and they're like, oh, okay, well, I guess you're right. You can be on your way. That's such a good idea. I love that. Check out the MBK Field Trekker. Okie dokie. MBK Field Trekker. Facebook? What the fuck? Ooh, I like that. I like that very much. That's a very good looking fixed blade. Ooh. Oh shit, dude. I might be falling in love with this. And it's a Laconico? Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. I like that very much. Very, very much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's talking to me. That's speaking my language. That's great. I might have to save up for that one. There goes his next salary. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try to resist. Laconico might be the slickest knife designer out there. He's certainly one of them. He is a master of, like I always say, he's the master of putting together simple lines to create something very aesthetically pleasing and functionally pleasing. You know, his designs are not out of the box crazy, but you know they're just simple. But he puts those lines together somehow. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. He puts them together in such a way that makes it look really, really, really good. He's got that eye, whatever eye it is that he has it. Azo also, yeah, for sure. For sure. Elegance, yep, that's definitely another word for it. Absolutely. I think Chavez is another one that does that very well. You know, this is a little more aggressive, just the blade though. But I mean, if you look at it, it really is like very simple lines going on here. The handle is super neutral, but it just works. It works when it's all put together like this. I don't know. He just does it. He does it right. That's a pretty, you know, I feel like more people can create something crazy cool looking, but I think there's less people that can come up with something, you know, simply elegant. I think that's a lot harder to do. Vox Ness, the king of finger choil. Yep, He's the king of finger choil and jimping. Absolutely. Well, we're going, we've actually been going 15 minutes over tonight, over what we normally do. So let's wrap it up in a little bit. Anybody have any knives coming in the mail that they're excited about? I'm very excited about my McKenna, and I'm very excited about my McBee. Those are the two I've got coming. Very, very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. Nope, too poor. Justin signing off. Later, man. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Good to see ya. Recent stinger. 5:35 coming soon. Nice, nice. Enjoy your McKnives. I will, man. I will. Yeah, well, I'm with you. The only reason I've been able to buy these last couple knives is because I sold a bunch of stuff. Kapara, Kaiser Odin, Kubi Raven, Hedgehog, Apta, Joker Pointer, all incoming. Ooh, nice. The Hedgehog. Which Hedgehog did you get? The G10 or the, or is it Micarta? G10 or Micarta or the Titanium? Want a Titanium pen? Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Green Micarta. Yeah, you have to let me know how it is. Whoops. I was heavily considering buying one of those hedgehogs. They look really good. They look very good. And the Apta too. Hell yeah. What's the Kaiser Odin? I can't remember what that one is. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wow, that's cool looking. I wonder why I've never really seen that one. I think it's an older model. Oh yeah, Blade Show 2018. Yeah, it's a little bit older. I like that though. That's cool, man. Titanium ones are thinner apparently. Huh. I wonder if thinner is bad in this case, like less ergonomic maybe? I don't know. Can't find Rough Rider knives in Canada? That's weird. Even on White Mountain Knives? 107 for the Odin? Wow, that's a good deal. What was it on here? 170. Yeah, that's a great deal. S35 VN? Hell yeah. Gavco. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it's Smoky Mountain Knife Works that has the Rough Riders. You're right. At least I think it is. I always get those two confused too, though. Always. Let's make sure here. I think it is Smoky Mountain Knife Works actually. Let's see. Well, White Mountain Knives does have some. But let's go over to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Yeah, I think it is Smoky Mountain. Yeah, it is. I'm remembering now. Yeah, it's Smoky Mountain Knife Works that has all the Rough Riders. At least they have the best selection. They have like hundreds on there. It's insane. But yeah, White Mountain does have a few, but Smoky Mountain Knife Works is the place. I meant the knife that looks like a shark. Yeah, that was a Kaiser, right? The shark knife. Yeah, I wonder who designed that one. That's something I could do. I can't do this Elijah Isham stuff, but I could make a knife that looks like a shark probably, or a different animal. Probably like make an elephant knife where the trunk is the blade. You know, that'd be cool. Or a swordfish with the the sword part is the blade, the body is the handle. It's a good idea. Who has Rough Riders, Warriors, and Wonders in Canada, Michael? Trying to find Rough Riders for Mizmi up in Canada. Warriors and Wonders. That's a Canadian. Yeah, it is a Canadian-based knife store. Let's see if they got Rough Riders. Yep, they do. I don't know if they have the APTA. Let's see. Well, there's a lot to scroll through. I don't know. But I did see a few Rough Riders on there. So there you go. All right, let's wrap it up, folks. Thanks for hanging out. This was a fun one. Yeah, Rough Riders makes a Rough Rider makes very good budget slip joints. Very, very good. Kaiser the Shark Tooth. Is that what it's called? The Shark Tooth? Yeah, it's a fixed blade that looks like a shark. All right, let's end this bitch. Adios, folks. Thanks for hanging out. This was a fun time with you guys. Later, y'all. Cretan says stay hydrated, do some random good deed tomorrow. You heard it. Go do it. Adios, folks. See you in the next one.